Hey guys, it's Eric and Kyle from Vinylton Toys.
It is Thursday, March 20th, and you know what that means?
Huck Gee Skullhead.
Huck Gee Skullhead Day. So, to bring in this momentous occasion, we have taken a couple of our 8 inches from our personal collection and brought them into the video today. As you can see, I have my I Love Dust regular and chase version.
I got my John Paul Kaiser Locodonta, as well as San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, autographed by JPK.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And since it's the 20th, and it is Huck Gee Skullhead Day, I guess it's only fair to bring one more thing into the picture, and that is the
Huck Gee Skullhead.
Huck Gee Skullhead back in black. Eric was lucky enough to pick one of these up. Eric, how do you feel about it?
I actually really like it. When I saw the images, it was kind of cool. Until I saw it in person, saw the details on everything. The little HG on the tie, as well as everything. It's definitely a dope 8-inch toy that Huck Gee designed.
Obviously the third in the release series for Huck Gee. They have the original, which goes back a few years, which is primarily white with the red and white tucks.
Yes.
And
glow in the dark variant of that one.
Which is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, much like the JPK that we have here. And of course, the new and freshly released black version. Now, I think it's something to kind of take a look at that I think is one of my favorite and least favorite features of the Dunny itself, and that is the wings on the rear. It's one of those things where I almost wonder if I'd like it more without the wings. I know Eric was nice enough to let me take the wings off of his, and you know, it looks kind of funny without the wings. The spacing is not there. The head doesn't push down all the way. So it looks right with the wings, but I think it's one of those things where I think it look kind of cool without the wings too, but obviously as the 8 inches and the 3-inch skull heads go, that's what you get is the wings on the back. So
Absolutely.
Can't really complain much. Eric, do you want to talk about the online release a bit of these guys and how that looked?
Absolutely. So I know you were lucky enough to pick one up this morning. What time did you get yours into your cart?
I would say right on the dot.
So,
right at 11 on the dot.
So I was lucky enough to pick one up at a local retailer of Kid Robot products, Newbury Comics. I also added one into my cart at 11:03. Decided, hey, I already got mine. I'm going to take it out of the cart. At 11:05, I tried adding it back into the cart, and boom, sold out completely.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I know Friday, or tomorrow,
yes,
the artist proof. So there's about 20 of those releasing.
I'm going to be a wizard here and say if those sell out in more than 30 seconds, I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised. But yeah, a great Dunny that Huck Gee has done. I think it's one of those things where I would like to see a lot more 8 inches this year. I think there's definitely something to be said for 8 inches. The one thing that kind of bothers me about it is the size in comparison, just looking at the other 8 inches around it.
It is visibly smaller.
And I think that's obviously because of the ears. So having the bone ears
kind of shrink it down a little bit.
kind of shrinks it down a little bit. Not a bad thing. I just think maybe you could kind of make that a little bigger, but obviously they're not going to make a completely different mold for something that's only, I'm going to guess, 3,000 pieces, somewhere along that.
I don't even think we're going 3,000. I think, from what I've heard, I know with the original one, it was about a 600 or 700 piece release, 300 on the glow-in-the-dark exclusive. I think from what I've heard, this one may be right around 6 or 7, maybe 1,000 pieces.
Wow.
I know the cool thing that Kid Robot actually posted, that 50 at random that were purchased from KidRobot.com are actually going to be signed by Huck Gee. So
I have my fingers crossed that I am one of those lucky 50.
Absolutely.
But yeah, definitely a great Dunny, and really excited to see what else Huck's got coming. Obviously, he has the Sket 1 Last Drop release coming soon, which is a collaboration between him and Sket 1.
He had the Penelope McStomp last month.
He did, which was a major success.
Absolutely.
So I would say of all the kind of vinyl toy artists, I think Huck Gee so far is the man of 2014.
Absolutely.
So there is just no one that's kind of stepped up to that plate. Obviously, it's a pretty early early year, you have Andrew Bell and Scribe, who obviously did the Marty Vol series that we reviewed a couple weeks ago. But I just think Huck Gee is just, he's out there and he's doing it. I know he mentioned recently in a blog post that he was kind of sorry for the artist proofs of Stomps a Lot that were really hard to get. He said 1,800 people tried to get 20 items. So it's definitely one of those things where he's doing a lot, and it's a lot at the same time. So
absolutely.
Shout outs to him, though, for just killing it, and hopefully we can see him in a 3-inch variety at some point in the 2014 year in the series.
I mean, 2014 series, I know, still hasn't even been a single mention by Kid Robot.
Not a thing. Not a thing. I think they're letting the Marty Vol play out for a couple more months, and then maybe we'll see, hopefully late summer, maybe right around Comic-Con is when we'll start to hear things.
Absolutely. I think, was the Sideshow release around August last year?
Off the top of my head, I don't remember. I know Evolved was later in the year. True. So hopefully we'll hear something sooner than later. Absolutely. I know it was obviously just a major release, being that Hyper series, the Marty Vol series, so hopefully sooner than later, though. I just want to give you more money, Kid Robot. That's all.
Sure. Hopefully we actually have another video coming out next week. There's a good potential I may be getting my hands on Penelope McStomp-a-Lot. Little after the fact, but still.
Maybe we'll show it off to you guys to see what it does. I know they were saying, Huck had mentioned that is potentially the hardest production done on Kid Robot's side ever.
Oh, absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. The fact that he took. Where is it? Here we go. Took the Mech Warrior, converted the visor to actually flip up instead of just popping right off, and then threw another 3-inch inside that. Blows my mind. Love to see
3-inch of his daughter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, guys, we just wanted to make sure that you got a up close and personal with the Black Skullhead. We know it's probably pretty tough to get at this point, but if you can get your hands on one, definitely check out your local retailers and see what they have. And we'll, like Eric said, we'll be back with another video shortly. So I'm Kyle.
I'm Eric.
And we'll be back soon, guys.
Have a good one.
I love dust. Yes, I do.